I hope all of y'all are doing great out there in the world of the YouTube. This is Jimmy G in the place to be, bringing you back another episode of The Good, The Bad, The Awesome, where we unbox, give my first reaction to all things pop culture, mainly Star Wars, Transformers, McFarlane figures, anime sprinkled in with a bunch of other stuff. So if you like that kind of stuff, go ahead and hit that like and subscribe button and get notified when we have cool stuff. And today we're going to the world of more than meets the eye, and I've been waiting to do this one for a while. And so this is a Walgreens exclusive. I was able to find it, and I'm gonna do this for y'all. This is Transformers Legacy Minerva. And so let's see if it gets on Minerva, or let's do whatever we need to do to unbox it and see what's happening. And here she is, folks, Minerva, Autobot Minerva from Transformers Victory. If you haven't watched Transformers Victory, you can find the episodes on YouTube in sub. I would recommend do not watch the dub version. It is annoying, but this is basically a retool of the Alita mold, but Minerva is an ambulance. Whoa, Black Betty, ambulance. There we are. This is her. It was a Walgreens exclusive. I was able to find a couple of them, but I haven't been able to see them since, and so maybe they're just discontinued and off the shelves now. But you could pick her up for about $24.95 when she was out. But she is a medics class, and she along with Perceptor and Wheeljack kind of helped out Starsaber and basically took God Genrai and turned him into Victory Leo. So, but this is the front of the box, the side of the box, the back of the box, 14 easy steps, and then this side of the box here. And so let's do this. Let's get her out of the box, and so that way we can play with Minerva. And here she is out of the box onto my table. A little difficult taking this out of the box. This was that frustration-free, eco-friendly packaging that I really hated that they did. But you know what? Here she is. That's neither here nor there. We got her out, and she is ready for our enjoyment here. So pretty nice little bot. What you get in there, you get a clear gun right here. And so I don't know if you can see that. It's nice and clear. And then you get a black gun. Whoa, black gun, bam, bam. Oh, black gun, ambulance. Whoa, black gun, ambulance. And then you also get her wee-woo lights here. So those wee-woo lights do fit on the back right over here on this. And then you get the instructions that tells you what to do. And so this is her right now, Minerva, in a nutshell. And so we'll bring this camera down just to here. Actually, let's bring it back up so that way we can kind of show you. Love the orange face, just like it was in the cartoon. And I'll put a picture of her animated version there. Now, she was a much smoother looking car. First appearance, Super God Masterforce, and then Transformers Victory is where she was. So she was a transector in Super God Masterforce, but then was in Transformers Victory there. But there she is. From a articulation, you do have the head that's on a ball way there. No ab crunch. Arm you can move. The backpack kind of gets in the way here. You do have more than a 90-degree bend there. And then for the legs, she cannot do the Jean-Claude. Well, actually, let's see. That's about as far as we go right there. But you do have this twist here. You do have this bend here. You do have up front, patow, back, patow. And then ankle tilt, you do have a little bit of that too as well. Now I know there's some upgrade kits that can make her a little bit taller, but this is her. And so she looks just like Alita 1 pretty much, just with a different paint job. And so, and I'll show you that here in just a moment, because we do have a Alita 1 too as well. But let's get her guns. Sun's out, guns out in her hands. And let's go ahead and put her wee woo light on too as well. There we go, wee woo light. And now she is ready for some business. But there she is. Let me give you kind of the rotisserie view. You can kind of see her face there and the look. I love the red and white with the blue highlight there. I think that looks amazing. This is the side view, the back view, the side view. Now I want to get the Toy Hacks labels for this, because I think it really pimps it out with pimp out with a lady robot, anyway, but I think it really does make it look really much better. Toy hacksing it, making her a little bit taller and all that good stuff too as well. So that is what we need to do to to Minerva. And then so from a height standpoint, let's see here, got my ruler, and we are looking at about 5 inches from the top of the head, about almost 5.5 from the top of her car front right there. So that is where she's at. So let's bring in some other bots for comparison so we can take a look at her. We have a motley crew of bots here. First, let me move these guys out of the way so we can kind of see first and foremost. There is Minerva. There is Alita 1. Whoop. There is Alita 1. You can kind of see same mold right there. But just different face. Body is the same. Everything is the same except for the face and the color. Even got the same guns right there, but Alita's is white, clear and black. So we'll put Alita back here. Let's bring in her other Super God Masterforce buddy right there, Metal Hawk. Super God Masterforce, Metal Hawk's the leader. And there is them together. And then we'll bring in her Transformers Victory buddy here, Perceptor. Boom, this is the Studio Series 86 right there. And then let's bring in Magic Squares, Optimus Prime, little tiny guy. And then last but not least, Commander Clash, Ultra Magnus right there. Ultra Magnus has the ultra big 90s shoulder pads going on there, but that is her compared to the others in a nutshell. And so what we'll do, let me pull this camera back in, bloop, and Minerva, let's put you back. Let's move you all kind of to the background a little bit here, so that way we can kind of have some fun and transform Minerva. How's that sound? So Minerva, let's transform you. Now, forgive me if you hear some coughing in the background. It's poor Katie Sue for you. She's getting over some sickness and things like that. So, I mean, our whole family was out with it. And so thank God we're dealing with Minerva here. She can kind of help us out. So let us get her transformed into her alt mode and take a look. Here she is, a cute little car. Cute little car. She will go very far. My Minerva. So here is Minerva in her alt form as her ambulance. Ambulance car. That's what it is there. And so very nice. Rolls like rolling things should. Can do the spin outs there if you want it to. So you can have all sorts of great fun with Minerva. And so from a height standpoint, you are looking at 1.5 inches to length. You're looking at about almost 4.5 inches there. You notice I'm not very detailed with that, but you also can take her two guns. You can do one of two things. You can take them and peg them in here in the back like so that she is an assault ambulance, or you can take them and pop them together like so, and then put them on the top like that, and she can have her guns like that. I prefer her without her guns because then she's more of a support vehicle versus anything like that. But there she is. There's the top of her. Very nice little alt form. I dig it. I think it's great. We've seen this mold before, and I'll bring Alita in here to show you here in just a moment. There is the side. The bottom, there's Minerva right there. And then that side there, and then there's the top again. So, poor Minerva, go help Katie. Go help Katie with her cough. Roger, roger. Well, let's compare her to Alita 1 and some other vehicles here right now. And there they are together, Alita and Minerva, Alita and Minerva, 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 Alita, 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 Alita. But, yep, that, again, same mold right there. You can kind of see together how they, well, there we are. Same mold, a little more rounded over here, I guess, but overall same, except you get a wee woo light here versus this little thing right there. But very cool. I mean, regardless, I think it's still cool. Here's a core class Bumblebee to compare with it, and here is a deluxe class Blitzwing. Let's pull that back just a hair. There we go. And then just a little tiny Legends scale wheelie right there, so you can kind of see. Let me pull it up. There we are. You can kind of see from a scale standpoint what those look like. So deluxe class in the Chug line works very, very well. So let's get back together and let's talk through some of my final thoughts and Minerva, and maybe give you all a surprise as well. Stay tuned to the end of this video for a little surprise for you all. But here is Minerva again right there. She's so cute. She's so pretty. I like her. Now, I've got the Fans Hobby Minerva. Athena is what it's called. I haven't transformed it yet. Again, I'm waiting to do all my whole Japanese line of stuff of Super God Masterforce, Transformers Victory, and Transformers Zone on that. But overall pros, I mean, again, it's just a remold of Alita 1, but I'm so glad that they pulled out Transformers Victory and Transformers Super God Masterforce, and they're bringing some of these more obscure characters to life. Now, Minerva did have a bigger part in the Dreamwave comic books and IDW and things like that, but overall, very nice. I love this bot. I think it's great. Has you know, doesn't have all the articulation like some of your other ones does, but it's a deluxe figure. It's not supposed to have that. Now, the only complaint I had was this was a very hard robot to find because it was a Walgreens exclusive and people were snagging him up, and then you couldn't find him but to pay like $40-50 online for them. I don't know how much they're going for now. They're probably still back to $24.95 maybe, but so glad I was able to get her and was able to share her with y'all. So Minerva, on a scale of good, bad, awesome, I give you an awesome. You're an awesome lady. You're my Minerva. So I dig you. I love you. I think you're great, and you're gonna be looking good in my collection, especially once I have Star Saber and Victory Leo and those guys going too as well. I think I have my medic team of Wheeljack, Perceptor, and Minerva together. And so that's my thoughts about her. So I told you to wait till the end because I got a surprise for you. So some of y'all may be like, I want a Minerva. Well, guess what? You can get a Minerva. So if you watch this video and you stay till the end, just go ahead and comment, say my Minerva, and just comment on that. And at the end of March, I will give this away to one lucky viewer. And so if you really want a Minerva, just go ahead, comment, like the video. You don't have to be a subscriber, but if you are a subscriber, I will double your entries. So, but there, you can get one. You can have a Minerva of your own. So don't get on my Minerva, have your own Minerva on that. So with that, tune in next time when we do talk about something else, good, bad, or awesome. But in the meantime, y'all remember to stay young, have fun, and be awesome. We'll talk to you later. Bye-bye now.